Well, maybe some of you have heard me say this before, but I was an avid comic book collector as a kid. I still own 1,000 comic books. And, you know, every Saturday, me and my friends would get one of our parents to drive us to the comic book store and buy, you know, spend all our little allowance on comic books, which I wonder how much they cost these days. They were like $1.25 back then. Are they about the same price now?
More about
About $5.
I can get a Starbucks for that.
That's $5 Canadian though, so that's about $2 US.
Well, but still, that's more like $3.50. Like that's big money. But so yeah, I was a huge comic book collector, and you know, as a kid, like I always say, like Star Wars is my rosebud, if you will. For those of you who are too young, that kind of means I'm too young for rosebud, by the way. But that just means like your touchstone, the thing you aspire to, the thing that drives you. And there was something about Star Wars. It was probably the second movie I ever saw in my life. And there was something about Star Wars that really animated me as a human being. You know, I didn't know what a movie was, I didn't know what acting was, but I knew I had to do that. You know, I knew I had to be a part of that. And so, yeah, I mean, I was a big, you know, I was into all of this stuff a lot as a kid. So on the day when I found out that I was playing Deathlok, which was well into the run, I mean, I jokingly say I found out that I was playing Deathlok with the audience, because it did kind of happen that way. They keep secrets even from the actors. And I was like, I was so ecstatic when I found out, you know, because I was like, wow, this is kind of like my childhood dream I'm making a living at. That's pretty epic.